Let's go. Woo. We are back with another episode of Broadstreet TV.
Let's go.
I'm your guy, H215.
Your boy, Gal. Man.
Money Sharp. You already know I'm in the building.
Obviously, once we start every episode, we got to shout out our sponsors. Mm-hmm. First sponsor, Figueroa Brothers Construction. You need any concrete work done in the South Jersey area. Stop slapping your lips.
My fault.
In the South Jersey area, Philadelphia area, they specialize in sidewalks, driveways, concrete patios, asphalt, handicap ramps, curbs. Not too much curbs. They suck. But you need concrete work done, Figueroa Brothers Constructions. Those are the boys you need to get the work done.
No happens if you trip and fall.
That's your own ass fault.
That's your fault.
Sponsor number 2, A Rose's Thorn. Those are my folks. They specialize in big wedding events, floor arrangements for funerals, for weddings, quinceañeras.
Oh, you doing that too?
Oh, they doing it all out there.
Everything.
They had a big event at the Philadelphia Convention Center. Turned out great.
Hold on, but do they do funerals?
They're gonna start doing funerals.
Oh, we're gonna start expanding. I like this.
They're gonna start doing a whole lot of funerals because people die every day. That's money and death.
That's wild.
Well, that is wild.
That is wild.
Sad to say.
Nah, 100% for sure.
I'm in the wrong business, bro.
A lot has been happening. Obviously, it's been a crazy week in the city of Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. All right, first and foremost,
it's a lot of ups.
It's a lot of ups, and there is a lot of downs. But first and foremost, we can talk about. I remember being a kid and be like, "Yeah, I want to see a plane crash."
Jesus Christ!
It sounds ridiculous. Hold on. No. It sounds crazy to say.
No, fuck all that. But you can never use the saying, "Nigga, I hope you get hit by a plane."
Because the shit really happens.
It's really
it definitely really happens.
My mom and pop always locked this man in the basement.
All right, whatever. But a lot has been happening, especially in the city of Philadelphia. A plane went down in the northeast, Cotman area.
Frankfurt area.
There was a little girl on board that was getting treated medically.
Yes.
She was going back home to Mexico. I don't really know too much of the details.
She was going back home.
It's still sad. There's people missing still from that crash. For sure.
Yeah, but they said nobody besides what happened in the plane. Nobody else died. Now I'm just seeing today somebody else missing.
No, they don't know because they found body parts all over the floor. And now they just, this morning, I think if I'm not mistaken, they just put out a whole motor from the airplane off of a house. Like literally.
Yeah, man.
Bro, it was wild. The old guy that got hit and he was in a diner, Four Seasons.
Oh, in the head.
Headshot.
That's like
headshot.
Literally, that's like 2 blocks away.
What you mean a headshot?
He was in a
sitting
diner.
in his booth. Mind you, this was like a good.
Away. That's like 2 blocks away.
I know. It's more than that.
No, that's like 2 blocks away. From Macy's to the diner is about a block, and then from
close to Dunkin' Donuts.
From like Macy's to Dunkin' Donuts,
3 to 4. How you sitting in a diner when the whole shit happens? Headshot, boom.
A piece of metal.
What hit? A piece of metal hit him?
A piece of metal from the plane,
went
bro.
through the window, smacked him directly in the head.
He checked.
I don't think he did.
No, he didn't. No.
I don't think he did. But just to be sitting there,
I was actually home, and I'm watching the news, and I'm like, hold on, I know the bull, I know the guy there. Like he took my order plenty of times, like, and he's talking about how the guy just got smacked in the head.
Yeah,
it's sad because you can.
That was like some Final Destination shit, but
absolutely
he lived.
Absolutely,
but it was just while you're sitting there, shit comes in through the window, bam.
And just smack you, or
it's like
even if
you're
walking.
Here, like like somebody's random story, and the shit actually happens.
It was disturbing.
It's sad. It's disturbing, bro. And we're not even talking yet about like the helicopter that went down that ran into the what was that, American Airlines plane? Or
you talking about the
what was that, in DC, in Baltimore, somewhere in that area?
Like a government
Washington.
It was a Black Hawk.
It was a Black Hawk,
and well, we can go down the conspiracy theory hole. Those Black Hawks can be flown without a pilot.
Remotely.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, remotely to turn off.
The real question is who was on that plane.
Right.
That's
right. No. That was on that plane was some little ice skating kids. Bendito, it was like from 14 to like 36, like the whole age group. It was all these kids. It was about at least like 23 kids, bro.
That's hard to believe.
14 kids,
not that, but a Black Hawk. You're in the air, and you can't tell me you don't see a plane coming.
Not only that, like
I think it was remote controlled, bro. Because you can
that's
remote
my
control
argument,
that.
Like, that's my argument.
Everybody like honestly, they're used to set off forest fires. So it's like, what makes you think they didn't put that there? On because Trump is president.
Somebody got whacked, but they making it seem like an accident.
So hold on. So you guys don't think it was an accident? You guys think that
it's hard for me to believe it was an accident.
Man,
sometimes it's hard to believe,
bro.
It's hard to believe.
All right, so listen, if we already on that topic, like how if it's an accident in less than a month, it's already been 5 aircraft.
Accidents.
Accidents
that's been down already.
That's been down. One just landed in, if I'm not mistaken, what was it, Texas or something? On the road.
One was in Florida.
One smacked in San some shit.
Mm-hmm.
That it was San Diego some shit. It was literally on fire. And Philly, obviously, it just happened.
Yeah,
it was so crazy
Black
too
Hawk.
because I was just up in the mountains for the weekend.
Right.
And up there, just like last time we went, I don't get no signal.
Mm-hmm.
On my way home, nigga, my phone's going off.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you good?
Crazy.
You good? Because I'm like maybe 4 minutes away.
Yeah.
But I'm technically around the area, and I'm always on Cotman.
You know my daughter tried to call your daughter?
Yes.
She said,
it was like,
I got to check on some.
It was just so unreal. Like this,
Mm-hmm.
all right, man, like this, it just seems a little too fake. I don't know. And then for it to be all over the news, and then as we were leaving, when we were finally on the highway, in Virginia, that's when I started to see it in a news outlet everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so it kind of like bugged me out.
You know what's the crazy part about all of this though? Y'all my cousins.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know my car has been messed up, right? I literally thank God. You know what I mean, got my John up together. But if my car would have never been messed up, I would have been around that area.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and he has my location.
Mm-hmm.
I got your location too.
I shut
of course.
I shut your location off all the
No,
time.
you did not. That's cap, nigga.
I ain't gonna wait for you to do it.
Cap,
I'm not
nigga.
waiting for you to do it.
No, listen. Fuck all that. I literally would have been in that area. Like, dude, whoever be on Cotman knows that is a busy intersection, especially around,
Absolutely.
I want to say from 2:30 to 6 o'clock.
That shit's busy all day.
No. Weekdays from 2:30, the outlet of the children's school right there up the block, to like 5:30ish, 5:45ish. There's so much traffic, bro.
That's a lot of everybody out there.
You seen the cars, the amount of cars it hit?
Oh, out, yes.
It was about like 5 or 6 in the streets, bro. If it would have been earlier than that, I think my guy would have took at least probably 30 cars, 20 cars.
It'd have been a whole lot
It would have been
worse.
way worse.
Oh, absolutely.
Now that's the only incident I'm a little skeptical about, because when I seen videos on it, this thing is like,
it looks like a missile.
Yeah, it did.
Everybody keeps saying that.
Nosedived.
Everybody keeps saying that. It looks like a missile.
But they found pieces of the
They
plane.
found pieces of plane.
Yeah.
That's why it's like you cannot justify
I would have questioned the Pentagon one looked like a straight up missile.
Yeah.
But that's a story for another day.
Please, I don't even want to talk about that.
That's a story for another day.
Yeah.
But
Think
again,
about what you know about this shit.
cut
it out.
We can talk about it. But again, a lot has been going on in the city of Philadelphia. Planes are going down, and it's hard to go from that to a high note. Obviously,
Man,
rest in peace to the people that died. First of all,
before
we speaking about it.
Before
Rest
we
in peace.
get on there, because I haven't even heard the Eagles speak on it either. The young man that also passed.
oh yes, the 18-year-old kid
off the pole.
Yes.
Yeah, 18-year-old
That's
kid.
vicious. How
I've been
nobody
reading
really
mad
try
comments.
to like
Save him.
save him.
Do
Everybody
anything.
really clout chasers. 2025. You mean like
You said
stop
what?
doing that. Y'all keep doing this shit. Like, bro, help
chasing.
somebody.
Just recording.
Right,
and just-
recording. Like all y'all
Yeah,
doing
they
is
just
just
wanna be the first
recording,
one to
bro.
report.
Y'all would have seen that nigga fall. Honestly speaking, bro. Like,
Oh,
give him
so
a hand or
it
try
looked
to.
like somebody
I understand a body coming down is crazy, but he wasn't that high up.
I think somebody did
4 or
try.
5 niggas would have tried to grab him. It would have broke his fall. But everybody was willing to see that happen. Honestly, in my opinion.
Hey, you never know. But yeah,
But
we
it's
had.
sad though, because he was a young kid that was passionate about his team. We all, like, everybody has something to say about it, but at the end of the day, every city, when they win the Super Bowl, they all do the same shit.
Yeah.
They all do the same shit. I see motherfuckers in when the New England Patriots won the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I seen people with Tom Brady jerseys fighting each other.
Yeah.
Like, no, I love Tom Brady. No, nigga, I love Tom.
Damn,
like,
they
it was
trying
just
to see the
weird.
biggest
Like,
fan.
Yeah.
like, everybody gets out of hand and do some crazy shit.
For sure.
But we get a bad rep for it.
We
I
Philly.
feel
Because
like
nobody likes
we
us.
Philly.
And we don't care.
Right. We
That's-
Philly.
that's-
We don't care.
We
Like,
Philly.
hey, I don't
we
care.
Philly. PHI 267-215, nigga.
all day. But again, it's hard to go for
856.
some.
Say no, it's not.
It's hard to say something like the plane crashing and people dying, but to, switch gears to a positive note. Our Philadelphia Eagles are back
What?
in the fucking
What?
Super Bowl. Can I say something real quick? Can I say something real quick? To all you Jalen Hurt hating ass motherfuckers,
Hold on. Okay.
shut the bleep up. Understand what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
Shut the hell up. Let that man work. Jalen Hurts doesn't have to throw 300 yards per game. He got the greatest running back in the history. Saquon fucking Barkley is in the backfield.
No.
He has the greatest offensive line. He has
Fucking
the greatest
GOAT.
wide receiving core. The tight end. Listen, whenever Jalen Hurts' number is called to be the hero, he will produce. You seen how he played against that Commanders game. Solid. When he played versus the Bengals, solid fucking game. But now our identity in Philadelphia, we are a run first football team.
Yes.
Knock the hate out, okay? Listen, Jalen Hurts is one of the few quarterbacks in this, especially in the Eagles, to go back to his second Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts is in the second Super Bowl in
Within
3
what?
fucking years.
Within what, 5
Three-
years?
3.
Well, how long has he been in the league?
He's been in the league more and
5
more.
years.
Yeah, a little 5.
I think 5 years.
Maybe. But he all he does is win. But everybody likes to criticize how he win. Listen, his style of winning may not be your style of winning.
No, hold on, stop there. It is their style of winning. It is their style.
No.
Because
Everybody
they-
around the league,
Listen, it is their style. They just don't have them.
just like the tush push.
They just don't have exactly.
Bro, no, that was
You
that
just
was-
can't do it better
don't
than us.
because if he played for any other team, it wouldn't have been a big deal.
Nah, it's
But because
Philly.
they hate
we
us.
the goats.
They hate
I
us
ain't
because
gonna
they
lie.
hate us.
They hate us, bro. They hate us.
They ain't us.
Yeah, real rap.
They ain't us.
They ain't us. They ain't us.
I thought that's what I heard, but I'm like, no. He said they ain't us.
They ain't us.
They ain't us.
Nah,
That's what he heard. They ain't us.
Yeah,
He got his Diddy vibe immediately. Like, oh, wait a minute.
Baby
my
oil.
number was
He went on
called.
his baby oil flow.
no. Oh my god, bro.
buy coconut oil now.
I know
It's
that
like,
this is a little off topic, but they're releasing some audio tapes on Diddy, because a lot of his phone calls were recorded, and this
about
motherfucker is
that.
speaking in code,
Oh shit.
and he's telling his
gonna say it, but go
Diddy's talking pig Latin, if you know what I'm saying. P.
Nigga
Diddy was talking
hey.
to his assistant. Did you get rid of all the pizza boxes? What does pizza boxes mean? It
Oh,
ain't
wait a
pizza.
minute.
What?
Wasn't that the same shit that with what was the first lady?
Michelle Obama?
No, Bill Clinton.
Hillary.
Hillary Clinton. What
Hillary.
was that pizza gate thing?
I don't know what kind of. I know what you're
Because
saying,
I have
but
a feeling it has to do with the whole sex trafficking.
but
thing.
he was like, "Did you get rid of the pizza boxes?
What was
Get
inside
rid of the pizza boxes, but save." He said, "Get rid of the pizza boxes, but save
Save
the
the crust."
wrapping." Now,
Whoa.
I'm assuming it has to be the tapes that he has on everybody, because then after that sentence, Diddy says, "Did Jay-Z reach out yet?" And his assistant said, "No, he's ghosting us." And he's like, "What the fuck?" He said he has to reach out to us. He has to talk to me. And Whack 100 is playing these tapes. And he said there's more to these tapes, but he didn't release yet. But a lot of people are going to be going down with Diddy.
Everybody.
Soon.
That sounds crazy. But go ahead.
Oh, yeah, that does sound
Everybody.
crazy.
A lot of motherfuckers going
I
down
should
on
slap
Diddy.
myself.
Bro,
Wait a minute.
hey, yo.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
This nigga-
I hate this era though. I don't know what. To
Honestly,
believe.
I'm sorry to say this is my era, but not this one, but the one that I'm seeing is like little one, like after my era. I really do hate it.
I do. Everything
it
is
sucks.
AI, right? So it's like, what do you really believe?
It's
I
hard.
heard Drake put out an AI disc that was
They've
fire.
been
It
saying
wasn't
that,
Drake.
bro. They've been
Yeah,
saying
for
that.
sure.
They've been saying that, bro.
No, they did, but the joint that came out before Family Matters was that AI.
Oh yeah, before he dropped
that
it,
joint was
yeah,
fire,
that
bro.
shit was fire because I heard it. I'm like, damn, this John Drake doing this.
All right, but
That's
you-
what I'm
no,
saying.
I don't know,
no,
Kendrick,
but Drake,
you
but
in
Drake-
trouble.
So y'all don't
Kendrick
think?
said they not like
So-
us. They not like us. Yo, shout out to Kendrick.
yeah. Yo, shout out to Kendrick. You the GOAT.
Yo,
How
shout
the
out
fuck
Kendrick.
this nigga had a Canadian jean outfit on from head to fucking ankles because he had church shoes on and knew he was gonna win 3 Grammys.
Bro, yeah, he rocked the Grammys.
What?
He rocked the Grammys.
Bro, he's subliminal message boy. He's like Eminem.
He killed Drake.
Remember Eminem used to do subliminal shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then explain to it like, I said this 3 years ago.
But
he's the type of nigga that he knew he was gonna win, and he still dissed Drake not coming,
bro.
To the
absolutely,
he still dissed them wearing Canadian
shit.
shit.
Playing Mortal Kombat, right? And you beat the actual boss.
What? They just said, "Get over here."
That's what that was.
Get over it. Yeah.
He knew.
Yo,
he had it coming to him.
Stamp, bro. Yo, stamp.
And on a side note, Beyonce won Country Album of the Year, which fucking
what? And then, that joint.
I ain't hear it.
I didn't hear it, but to hear Beyonce do a country song or a country album,
that joint, bro. That joint. That's the one I'm talking about.
It is kind of old right now,
it's like a rhythm joint.
Hold on. You
I
didn't
don't
know
know.
she switched
That's
channels?
old, bro.
No,
Matter of fact,
I didn't know.
listen. She was mad because in the last joint, Taylor Swift won her 13th or 11th something. And remember, Beyonce was really that
bitch, the Ric Flair fucking
you know, Beyonce, she felt that like when I think she actually got up and sat back down, if I'm not mistaken. They thought she
was on Taylor Swift.
No, she thought she was gonna like they was gonna call her. She got up on some Saudi shit and sat right back down. And when Taylor Swift got up to the stage,
humble.
Jay-Z still did some like bowing down. I don't know exactly what it was, but he did something that caught the attention, like you still the queen type.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what he did.
That's
But
what you're supposed to do because you got to go home with that.
of course, you better pipe her up, nigga.
Oh, absolutely.
He did what he was supposed to do.
Absolutely. Listen, the only thing I'm scared about, and this is another side note, the referees and the Taylor Swift girls for the Super Bowl, I feel like I'm scared for my Eagles. I know that we're going to win, but I feel like the referees and they're pushing this agenda, this Taylor Swift agenda. Listen, she brought in like what, $400 million to the league? She's bringing in the younger audience. Like now the girls' jerseys are flying off the racks. Like, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She's changing the game. But
that's a statistic where every rematching game in the Super Bowl is always won by the same quarterback. So like
but
Peyton Manning, was it Peyton Manning or Eli beat Tom Brady twice?
Yeah.
Well,
so you're hinting at us losing to Mahomes.
Well, this
we're
is
not.
what the statistics
We're
say.
not.
They not like
I
us.
know we are great on both ends of the ball.
Absolutely.
I ain't worried. I'm a little worried because the refs. But,
absolutely.
But
it's the refs.
Yeah,
we're scared of that's the only thing that has me on edge is the referees. Now, switching gears, should a man pay child support to his baby mom even though they have the kid equally amount of time? Like, should there be some sort of child support payments if I have my child 50% of the time and the baby mom got the child 50% of the time? Like, who's paying who child support? Is that even a thing?
I mean,
if
you see,
go ahead.
Can I speak?
Go ahead.
You guys are both in a relationship, so you're gonna see things differently,
right?
You mean me being, a single person is like, if I'm taking care of my daughter while she's with me, and it's 50-50, whatever the mother may need, I can still help her, but I'm not gonna be on child support, bro. Like, if my daughter doesn't need everything, I mean, like if she doesn't need anything, why would I still have to go through child support? Like, at the end of the day, it's gonna benefit the mom,
right?
Like, what is it that my daughter may need? A home, if we have a mutual agreement, it should be that. You understand me? I ain't no bum ass nigga. I'm gonna take care of my daughter. You feel me? I feel as though like, what you really want the child support for? That's gonna benefit you. Right. It ain't gonna benefit my daughter. Right. What else she needs? Right. You understand me? Like, I can help you. Like, let's say if we not on a child support option.
Yeah.
If I supply for my daughter in my spot, or even if it's over there, whatever you need for her, I feel like I should provide. Correct? Of course, you have to do what you have to do as a mother.
But does that apply to her when she's with you?
What you mean?
Does she have to give you some sort of compensation?
if no,
that's not what the question is.
No, yeah, that's not what the question. But if let's say if I'm in a relationship, just like how you said, I wouldn't be on child support.
Right.
So I mean, I would have to take care of everything. The bitch probably leave me because I ain't nothing, and she won't put me on child support. But you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know.
I don't think if we had the child,
yeah, I don't think so.
equal amount of time.
Mm-mm. I should look out for you after like without child support. If you need it.
I don't think. First off, I don't even think court should be involved in making a decision
ever
on my child.
I'm not on child support.
Think that period is wild.
I'm not on child support.
Let's go see this man and tell us
that doesn't know me from a can of paint.
Baby that we just made.
I think I think the woman that will put you on child support is because she dislikes you.
She really wants to see you dead.
She wants to see you on some like hurt you type. You understand me? I don't think
she just because to be ratchet. I don't know, bro.
Jada Lee is 12 years old. I ain't even have a speck of child support papers come to my. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's like at the end of the day, me and her mom not together. Mm-hmm. I can do what I do for that woman. No, I mean I'm talking about Jada. If over there, of course, plenty of times, my daughter hit me up. I'm hungry. Send whatever I can send to her. You feel me? Like, go ahead, get yourself something to eat. Uber it to yourself. Like that is in her mom's household.
Yeah,
I still would try to look out. You understand me?
Yeah.
You feel me? I feel like
it's your kid regardless.
It's your kid, exactly. Yeah. It don't matter where she's at.
You're not going to disagree with it.
I'm sure.
Because they see it as if they're living with me, regardless, you should still be paying child support. But if we having the kid equal amount of time, then obviously it means I have shit for my son or daughter over here with the fist of room, clothes, somewhere to sleep, something to eat.
Yeah.
I'm
utilizing everything that you.
But again, and it still comes, like I was saying before, it still comes down. Like I don't think we should have somebody in a fucking gown tell me what I should pay.
No, but
like,
are you that? No. Are you that? Messed up that you need the child support, or is like you're not working, or is like the person the person that you're with is not supporting. Like,
does that make a difference?
Like. I mean, yes, it has to make a difference. Like if you working and you an independent woman, I feel as though
if you independent, I'm not an independent woman.
No, I'm not. I'm saying like if you like we separate.
Yeah.
You working, you should hold your shit down. As a woman, you have boundaries. You understand. You have
whether you working or not. You still gotta hold your shit down.
Say you an independent woman and you're depending on my child support.
Of course, but that's why I'm not agreeing with the child support shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If you dependent, I feel like you should hold yours down. And if you do, if we have a mutual, a mutual understanding, and we could contact each other. If you do need my help, I can reach out my hand. Of course, it's my daughter. But now, I feel like there's a boundary to certain things. Like you can't put me on child support, and then certain people will put somebody on child, like a certain female will put their man on child support, and next thing you know, they would still expect their nigga to come, like the nigga to come through, because their daughter is still, physically there. Mm-hmm. But then I'll be wrong if I be like, wait on that child support check.
That's wild. That's wild.
Right. It's not right. It's not right.
I know.
But they feel like it's cool. Like they don't understand what you would do with your child, like on a basis, giving up for them. But they would still expect you to pay child support. Like you don't know how much I spent on my daughter this weekend.
Facts.
Listen, I watched the Menendez brothers.
Oh, that was vicious.
Here we go.
They was putting me on child support. No, I just don't think somebody should decide what I do.
I think overall, yeah, absolutely.
If it's an equal amount of time,
I ain't paying child support.
You're not telling me what I can and cannot do with my child. Somebody outside of this relationship, that's not happening.
I just think that now you just want the money for something else.
Yeah, take me to jail.
Jesus.
No, that's wild.
I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's what I was not trying to explain.
We was trying to avoid that part, man.
I'm proving to you I ain't paying shit, bitch. What I'm trying to tell you.
When I gotta hold all my receipts.
No.
Put some money in my books.
Is it normal for a father to not fall in love at first sight at the birth of his child?
So, I remember when I asked you this before, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you and your boy was like, fuck no. Like, you guys maybe feel like it was weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
and like it wasn't normal. I spoke to somebody else about this, right? And I'm not the only one that feels like that, I guess. As a man, we don't go through the whole journey of like the pregnancy. Like, okay, we'll feel the belly, we'll feel kicks here and there, movements, whatever.
Nigga, you holding them in your nuts.
I don't feel them in there.
That's not pregnancy.
You felt when they came out.
Right. It felt good. Right. But what I'm saying is that like we don't really get to fully experience that journey like a woman does. So I didn't really fall in love with my first, like during birth. Actually probably took like a couple months. I was new to it. So I didn't know how to love my child. I never had a child. I didn't know none of this shit.
It was first. It was like the first season.
Yeah, but a lot of people, they fall in love.
Yeah.
That's cool. But I didn't know how to. I didn't know how to.
Right.
I knew the baby was beautiful. And the first thing that went through my mind was, how the fuck I'm going to keep this baby alive?
I feel like that's a really legit concern or a thought, especially like when you just said it. Because I remember when my daughter was born, and like for me, it was like sparks. Like, yeah, I enjoyed the whole.
It was just like, oh my God.
It was.
I am in love.
For me, two things. Number one, yes, I was instantly in love. Okay. Number two, I kind of got a glimpse of the love that God has for us. And what I mean by that is this, you know,
I get that.
I like God gave up his only begotten son for the sake of everybody else, right? Now, when I see my daughter, in the delivery room, I thought to myself, I can never sacrifice my daughter for anybody.
I almost fainted.
But God did that. You know what I'm saying? So I got a glimpse. Because we would never really truly understand God's love. But I got a glimpse of God's love that day.
Yeah.
And because of those two things, like my love was like, I was in love at first sight, you know, and it just the whole brand new experience of being a father, you know, and this is me outside of me. So it was weird. I was tripped out, but I was in love. It was just, you know, the whole bells and whistles, you know, but
I actually remember the first day. Like I was there the whole time. I stood at the hospital. The whole time. I left at like I want to say like 3:00 in the morning, to then get called back in at like 5:45. She's in labor. When I went over there, literally, she was waiting. As soon as I went in the room, I seen something bust from the rip. Head come out. Jada came out quick. Jada came out quick when the placenta fell. Nigga, I fainted. Like I was like, oh shit!
You just like that.
Well, no. I wouldn't want to say fainted.
Oh my God!
I didn't faint it. It was like, you know that numb feeling that you got, and it's like, oh shit! Like you get the numbness,
the tingles. It's just so surreal.
Yeah, it was like reality. When I had to cut her placenta,
cut the umbilical cord.
The umbilical cord. Yeah. I was actually stoked. Like this is real. You understand me? Me holding Jada in my hands was like.
What was the first thing you noticed?
I thought that wasn't my baby.
Like, that blew your mind when you was holding the baby. You said what?
He said, I thought it wasn't mine.
No, but like holding the baby, like what really blew your mind away? Like, damn, I'm really a dad, and this is like.
Well, me seeing the whole procedure.
The procedure.
Like, yeah, like a woman giving birth is crazy. So I felt like just the natural, like me grabbing Jada. She stunk, by the way. Me grabbing Jada, it was just like. It was a new person. I didn't know who I really was. You understand me? Like when I grabbed her, it was like I just entered a different level.
Absolutely. They say that
Fatherhood.
Like a
And
man
I ain't
never
gonna
really
lie, I
knows
would
true
never
love.
let that go. You heard me?
They said a man never, like, you will, as a man, you will never really understand what true love is until you have a child.
Yeah.
Like, you are your son's first hero. You are your daughter's first true love.
Mm-hmm.
And to, you know, you get the glimpse of what a mother's love is because now you're tapping into that to give to your children.
Mm-hmm.
So once you have a child, bro, it's legit life altering, life changing. Like you enter like a new realm.
Yes.
Like you tapping into certain areas of your brain and in your heart that you didn't even know what existed.
It
you
hits,
know,
it hits an emotional point.
Now, with my second, it was different. My second was instant love. Like, as soon as we found out that we were pregnant, it was bam. Like
excitement. Like
I know,
yeah.
I'm already a dad. I'm experiencing this shit right now, and I really missed the early stages.
Yep.
So it was like I was excited.
I get to do this shit again.
Yeah, and then I forgot how many.
I mean, you're more experienced. You're more experienced.
But that's what I'm saying.
You know, at the first baby is like, bro. One time I heard this, you know, this quote. You can never really judge somebody. This is our first time living.
Mm-hmm.
And when I heard that, it hits hard. So it's like the decisions you do, the first decisions you do, you can't take that, like, you understand me? Like, this is your first time living, bro.
You can't judge me from
you can't
for
judge
the decisions that
right,
I'm making.
This is my first time.
Like,
if it's my second
it's my
time,
first
holla
go
at me.
around.
Right, but
Like,
it's like for your first time, you was nervous on being a parent.
I wasn't nervous.
Well, not nervous, but
I wasn't nervous. I knew what to do. I just struggled with loving my child. That's where I was at with it. Eventually, everything fell into place. We had a 6-year gap between her and the baby. So I still call her a baby. She's 1. No, she's 2.
She's 2. I was about to say she's 1 forever.
Yeah, you have 2 kids, you get lost. So with her, and I think like 6 or 7 months, she had an cyst in her ovaries. And bro, that fucked me up. I was like, I didn't even meet this baby yet. Why do I feel like this?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it scared me.
Absolutely.
I'm like, because we didn't go through that with my oldest. So
You're
I'm like,
waiting something to come out perfect, though. I mean,
right?
Who's not?
But that's what we all want. But in all reality is just like what happened with her.
Of course,
you have to prepare yourself for the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is the greatest day of my life. I'm about to have a baby. I'm about to meet my twin, right?
Sure.
But people tend to ignore the fact that anything could happen. Birth is risky. And a lot of people died during it. My firstborn.
Okay.
The girl next door. I thought she was turning into Super Saiyan 3, bro. She sounded like Goku. Ah, just yelling, right? And I'm on like on the wall. I was so excited, bro. I stood up all night. I'm like jogging and I'm doing like push-ups. Everybody fell asleep. I couldn't wait to meet my baby. And then I'm hearing the girl give birth.
Mm-hmm.
When it was time for my girl to give birth, we were all holding her legs or whatever up, and she's crowning. She's trying to push out. But it was like a bell that went off in the hospital. Doctors from our room left, ran into the next room, and it was me and the student doctor. We're just holding my girl's leg, and I'm just like, did she just die?
Oh.
And he's like, I'm honestly not supposed to say. Bro, my heart started racing. Because again, I'm prepared. This is supposed to be the best day of my life. Is this going to be the worst? So a lot of people don't go into it like, and I get it. You don't want to expect the worst, but just know anything can happen
for sure.
So back to the joint. I did fall in love with Jada.
Okay.
Because I let go of a lot of shit, bro. Like a lot of things that I was really intrigued into, that I know that wasn't good for me. I really thought about her first. Mm-hmm. So I could definitely say I fall in love with Jada, because if you don't fall in love with somebody, not just fall in love, but if you don't like think about somebody first, other than yourself. It's like you'll do actions and you won't even. I mean,
you're responsible for somebody other than yourself.
For sure.
Like that's just.
I want to see her. I mean, be 30 years old and got her mind straight and know that her dad was around. She's 12.
She's 12.
So it's like she's already to the teens.
One more year.
Yeah, she's about to kick that door down.
It's vicious though. Yeah.
Why don't men like to express their emotions? Like to really speak on how they feel, especially to like the old lady. Like I know, like I mean, it's given. Like we feel like, for me, I feel like I'm open with my wife, but I kind of like battle that person with like inside me where I want to say, but sometimes, or even at work or with other people, like our emotions are used as weapons towards us. Once we open up, like me pouring my heart out to you, me being vulnerable should not give you the opportunity to make mental notes to use those as darts towards my heart whenever you get mad at me.
I deal with stuff every day. I want to come home and be chilling.
Yeah.
You understand me? I don't want to have to hear what I told you thrown to my face.
Absolutely.
So it's like if I be vulnerable to you, that's my comfort zone.
Yes.
You understand me? Now I'm gonna speak from my my past. I would never be vulnerable to a woman ever again in my life. Never. I've got it thrown in my face.
Yeah.
And sometimes you gotta you gotta realize the same love you got for somebody ain't the same love for you. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like.
So.
Yeah, that's.
Society.
Not being vulnerable for nothing.
Why don't men like to fully express their emotions?
Well, I think society just makes us. Well, societies just label us as as pussies. Like, if you show any emotion, you're a bitch. And women use that against us too. So I think like society, social media, it doesn't allow you to open up. You had to be this like sturdy, like tough nigga for no reason. Because if you open up, you a bitch.
Nah, not necessarily. Like,
no, it is.
You have to find first of all, you gotta find who's compatible with you, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's like,
you're going a whole different way with it. I'm just saying, like, you can't show it. If you show your soft side, what are people going to say?
I mean, but he said to your spouse. Like,
no, that wasn't to your spouse.
No, in general, but like men, like I used the example of a spouse.
Yeah, that was his joint.
Okay.
Yeah, I use, but in general, like why men
why don't men
like
to express their emotions?
Yeah, there's a label out here, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And I don't have an issue with it. I learned to more open up and not not care what people say, what people think. It doesn't. There's no burden in my life. Like, no, I don't care
what people think.
I don't care.
Don't matter.
Growing up, yeah, you damn right. Like it's you can't show emotion. You soft.
It's a doggy world.
You soft.
I feel like it's the environment
you're not a man. There's too much that comes with it.
The environment you live in. I mean, if you feel like you got something to prove, people would try to test your limits.
But those are people that are emotional reactors.
Yes,
correct.
So, and 9 times out of 10, that person was raised by a single mom because
but you can't really even drop a tear to you. Like, you can't drop a tear to
sometimes to your own girl.
To your own girl. That's what I'm saying. So it's like,
because you're not a man. You're not a man if you. It's like that's wild.
Right, because and they'll throw that shit in your face, like but
they'll sit here and cry all day, take selfies. Oh my god, I'm in my emotions. I don't want to see this shit. Just like, what's the thumb down button?
So you would rather me? So you telling me you would rather me suffer and drown in my own sorrows and my thoughts versus being vulnerable with you, and then me holding back. All that creates is that mental illness.
Bro,
now I'm dealing with mental health at this point because I don't have. It's hard for me to be hard at the world to then come home and be hard towards my lady.
You know what I heard before?
Then you're not
you know what I heard before? I'm not your mentor. I'm not your therapist. And it's like, damn, sometimes for your significant other, you would want to, you mean, like,
absolutely.
You would want to like let that shit go, but it's like, bro, it's scary nowadays to even let your fear out. Like, it's like, bro, you don't even know if they would throw this shit against you. Like, it's
a lot of our emotions. I feel like men don't express emotions because at the end of the day, it's weaponized.
That's what I'm saying. It's almost like it's not allowed.
Period.
It's like ISIS against us, bro.
And
we're gonna talk about that.
Thank God. That's what I'm saying. Thank God I'm a dad, because I would have never discovered other parts about me if I would have never had a daughter.
That's crazy because our kids, especially my daughter, has made it okay for me to be emotional.
Facts. That's what I'm saying.
My daughter made it okay for me to cry. When I see my daughter getting a certificate of school, I'm a loud motherfucker. Yeah. And I got tears in my eyes. I seen a picture of my daughter and my son yesterday in a collage. The best picture they ever took together. And they're smiling and they looking at me. Bro, brought tears to my eyes out of nowhere. And I'm just crying in my sofa. Like, just tears. I'm like, but these are tears of happiness, tears of joy. I'm okay with dealing with my emotions. I'm emotional now because of our kids saved our lives so many times.
They're basically a younger you telling you
this
is cool.
I tell my kids all the time, you don't know how many times you saved my life.
Facts.
I don't think I would have ever grown up if I didn't have kids.
You didn't have a kid.
I don't think I probably would have been cool.
Nah, I would
my mom's
definitely.
house.
I'd have definitely grown the fuck up, nigga. We live in North Philly.
No,
you had to grow
that's
up
why
here.
because it's just so much shit to do.
No,
here.
Either you're gonna be a stupid guy and
swim. It's gonna be a sink or swim.
I was either gonna be partying, or I probably would have ended up on the news somewhere.
That's what I'm saying. Either you're gonna be on the news or you're gonna be a smart guy. You understand? So it's like,
or in between is fine
kids,
too.
Man.
In between is fine.
Well, yeah. We talked about a whole lot of good stuff. We definitely dove deep, and I feel like we touched on topics that a lot of people are legit dealing with today. So this is gonna wrap it up for another episode of Broadstreet TV. I'm your guy, Ange215.
Your boy Gal, Math.
Money Sharp. Yo, listen, one thing I want to tell y'all is never lose faith in God. You hear me? Every time you're feeling depressed, go and holler at that man. He always listening to you and you never alone. Even if your father, your mother were forsaking you, you are never alone. You hear me? Pick up that Bible. That's one thing you got to do.
And one thing I want to tell you too is fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit them low, hit them high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. You fucked it up.
No, I did it. I did it on purpose. I did it on purpose. Keep that on. That was the mayor. E-L-G-L-E-S, Eagles.
Let's go. Peace.
She spelled elegies.